Hello everyone, welcome to a bit of a random video. The content of this video will be mainly based around my gaming experiences outside of recording. I mentioned in Zenger's Little Guys podcast that mostly everything that I do within gaming is recorded and uploaded, besides the really boring stuff. That's kind of true, although there is an extent to which I do game outside of recording, and I'm going to be speaking a bit about that here just because I had one or two extra clips and one or two things that I wanted to show off. But this is going to be mainly based around Football Manager and FIFA, so if you have no interest in those games whatsoever, I would click off the video now and not waste any more time. Otherwise, the background footage, I had no footage, I've got no gaming footage at the moment, but the background footage I have is of a FIFA 2004 game that I played. I don't have a capture card, so I had to just record the screen, which is why the footage looks terrible. I will be playing one or two other clips throughout the duration of this video as I talk. But basically I was doing a career mode on FIFA 2004 with Carlisle United. Why did I choose Carlisle United? Because they are the closest English team to Scotland, unless you count Berwick Rangers, but they play in the Scottish leagues and they don't exist in FIFA. Anyway, so this is Carlisle United versus Luton Town, I believe. We're in blue, so we actually scored early, and unfortunately the batteries of my camera died fairly quickly. The camera's not that great, it really isn't. Batteries do not last that long in them, so yeah, it's not a good camera. So I have been playing FIFA 2004 a fair bit on my PS2. I also completed Ratchet & Clank 3 a while back for the first time. I got the Ratchet & Clank game like over 15, 16 years ago or something like that, and only recently did I finally complete it. Obviously I don't have footage of it because it was on console, but yeah, I did get some footage from FIFA 2004, which obviously I'm showing off now. I'll show you one or two other clips. I'll show you a couple of goals that I managed to capture. I was doing an FA Cup kind of tournament thing with Liverpool, managed to record one or two of the goals. I'll just show them off now. And then I'll show off another goal that I scored in my Carlisle United save. Again, footage doesn't look that good, but that's as good as it gets, unfortunately, with my my setup. And yeah, don't expect any PS2 footage anytime soon, like any consistent stuff. But yeah, FIFA 2004, I've played it since 2004. Actually, it came out in late 2003, it would have been, so obviously I've been playing it for a long time. I haven't played it consistently. This is the first time I've reached the end of a season in career mode. I managed to get Carlisle United promoted, which was great. It was weird because the average goals in the division that I won was like 100, and we ended up scoring only like 70, but then we only conceded, say, 30 goals when the average conceded number was like 80 or something like that. So it was really crazy numbers, but we managed to win the league and get promoted, which was pretty cool. So that was my FIFA highlights, I guess, of the last wee while. In terms of Football Manager, got one or two things to show off. First of all, a couple of clips from Football Manager 2019. Obviously I did my #United challenge season, which I recorded a video on and is up on the channel somewhere. I haven't done too much else besides draft mode. I did draft mode against Adam, which was pretty fun, even though I failed epically. But then there was also some solo draft modes that I did. I did one in my 24-hour live stream, which went terribly. I'm just not good at draft mode. I'm not even sure if I'm good at Football Manager, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I did win one or two draft mode games that I did, and I'll show footage of players lifting the cup. I don't know why I recorded this aspect, I just found it cool, and it's been lying around for a while, so I thought I would put it into a video, and it's something that I'm fairly new to. I think this has been something that's been in recent Football Manager versions, but obviously, judging by the content of Football Manager I upload, I'm only used to playing the really older versions, which obviously don't have anything like this. I also found an image on, I can't even mind what I found it on, whether it was a hard drive or a flash drive or whatever, but I found this. This is an image from back in 2010. This is from an old desktop I had like over 10 years ago. I played Football Manager 2006 on it, just so I would show it off, because why not, even though the image quality is pretty poor. This is actually of one of my players that I had in game, developed to be really good. His name was Pablo Ori. You might be able to see it in the image. He was actually someone I signed in my Football Manager 2006 save that I have done season highlights of, so this was someone that I'd signed 10 years ago and I remembered into the future, and you know, I signed him again all these years later in my save, although I think I've sold him now in that particular save. But yeah, I just thought I'd show this off, a really old piece of gaming history in my life. I've actually, in my Goal Light series, there's some footage from back in 2011, I think it was, but the problem is I've uploaded so many Goal Light videos, I don't remember what number they are, so that'll be coming out soon. There'll be some really, really old Football Manager footage. It's not old footage, it's old gameplay. I obviously recorded it a lot later, because I happen to still have the saves. I don't understand that. They survived, these saves survived, computer changes, hard drive changes, all that sort of stuff, and I still have them, so I mean, fair play. Hence why I recorded the footage. But that'll come sometime later in my Goal Lights series. But yeah, that should bring to an end this hopefully fairly short video, and if you want to know the final score, because unfortunately the footage cuts out halfway through the first half, we went 2-0 up, as you will have seen through the footage, but then we blew a 2-goal lead. They came back 2-2, and then we scored 2 goals in the second half, but by that time I had no batteries, so couldn't record that part. Anyway, that will do it for this pretty random episode with random content. I'm going to try not to make, getting FIFA clips a habit, especially when the footage is so bad, but it's kind of cool just to have that as kind of an exhibit on my channel. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you when I see you.